Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Please forgive me for being so late. My apologies. Look at everyone who waited so patiently. I am so grateful for all of you. We may catch some new energy coming on so late, right? Guys, to say my life is an adventure these days would be a complete understatement, right? So yes, guys, we're doing tarot by the water tonight, which really just means that I'm by the lake. And I don't have video today. So I hope you guys bear with me because I have a lot of special information to share with you about Venus moving into Cancer this week. So this is Love and Astrology. We're looking at the week of the 9th through the 14th. And we do, or the 15th, and we do have, like I said, Venus moving into Cancer. You're going to hear a lot of astrologers talk about this transit. I feel like this is going to be the most important transit that we experience for this week. It's definitely summer romance type of energy. So you can see on your screen there, that is the reading that I'm going to offer this evening. And don't forget, guys, we are multi streaming. So we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I see Amanda K, Victoria, Michelle. Thank you so very much for telling everyone and letting everyone know that I was running a little behind. All right, guys, let me know. Is everything okay? Is picture on there okay? Um, I'm getting a sound notification, but that could just be background noise. All right, guys. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Venus moving into Cancer because this is actually a beautiful transit that's happening this summer. It is the kickoff of a summer. I feel like today it rained and poured on me all day. My job here at the lake is not as fun when it's raining all day, right? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And so we got a lot done, a lot prepared because I feel like this is going to be the last rain that we probably experience for a while. I had a friend tell me we're about to have a drought, and that's really an understatement. Like we're really about to have some really hot, sunny weather. And for me, where I'm at, you can see there on your screen. That's the weather that I need, right, in order to stay busy. So, yes, today definitely a little bit different than most days, but I had a wonderful day. I got to experience something today that I've never experienced before, but it's so much to talk about that I don't want to jump right in yet. I want to gather my thoughts about it first and then come back at a different live and maybe be able to describe it a lot better. Don't forget, guys, we'll be back on Tuesday and Thursday night, regular time, 9 p.m. Today was just a little special occasion that I had happening today. So 9 p.m. for the masculine and feminine Celtic cross readings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so Venus moving into Cancer, this energy definitely, like I said, is like summer romance type of energy. It can make you feel very sentimental. So some of you could start to feel like you're thinking a lot about past romances or past summer romances. So that shouldn't be too surprising if you find yourself experiencing those types of sentimental memories coming up. And really, regardless of whether you experience a new love this summer or you rekindle an old love, it's going to be really important that you take this energy slow. There's no jumping in head first. No one should be running off to get married this summer. Cancer is a very nurturing energy. Venus, of course, the love energy, but this is all like great care. There's great care involved in these energies. Hi, Miss L. So you really don't want to move too fast when it comes to love in this period of the summer 2024, right? So you can see that I've made this Venus love reading for you guys, and I clicked right off of it, didn't I? Look at that. But I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be a 4-card spread that I've created. So I'm going to look at new or old love. So are you going to meet someone new, or are you rekindling something with a past love or someone you're in a relationship with now, right? I want to look at how they feel about you. I feel like this is just going to give you confirmation. And then that way that's going to help you kind of take things slow so you don't jump in too quickly. I want to look at why you're drawn to them. Is this soulmate energy? Is this twin flame energy? Is this karmic energy? Is this a love story or a challenging lesson that you're going to learn this summer? And then, of course, I want to look at the outcome of the relationship. And of course, it's very possible that spirit won't necessarily share the outcome of the relationship, but we'll definitely get some guidance with that card. All right, so I am going to start with a collective reading first. So all of you guys that stayed and waited so patiently, thank you guys so very, very much. But look at everyone coming in. Maybe late night tarot by the water is what we need to be doing, right? Star Luba. All right, guys, quick collective. I just want to look at divine masculine, divine feminine. Again, I'm not going to go too much into my own journey. To say there's been some twists and turns, right? And I feel like whenever I'm experiencing like different twists and turns in my awakening journey, then I know that you guys are also pretty much feeling those same types of twists and turns in your journey. So I feel like that's usually the information that comes out in the collective. So let's see what comes out for divine masculine. I feel like the twists and turns have me a little nervous about this collective reading. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to say about it. All right, so the first card to come out, masculine energy, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. I think they're seeing something for what it's worth, or maybe seeing the worth of something for the first time. It's like something seems more valuable now than it did before. So on this picture, and because, you know, we're doing lakeside video there, I'm going to describe the card a little bit more. But on this picture, there's a dragon, and his tail is kind of encircling this treasure box. And in the box, there's like gold and gems. But there's something like when I first looked down, it was almost like the box was on fire. So there's like this fire or like heat at the pit of the masculine stomach. All right, let's look at the feminine energy. View from above, get the big picture. I feel like, okay, so personally, me, Rosa, every time I think I have this journey figured out or like this awakening process, there's more. And it's always like I'll be talking to you guys, whether we're emailing or whether we're texting or whatever it is that we're doing. And I feel like, you know, Facebook, you guys message me on Facebook a lot. I feel like whenever something's happening, you guys experience it too. Of course, different people in different places, but it's like we're kind of having the same feelings about certain things. So to me, that's kind of interesting because it shows that there's a greater collective, like there's a greater energy that we're experiencing. Vanessa on Facebook, hello. It's almost like, you know how when we first were in the awakening process and it was like, we're all learning we're one. You remember that part of the process? So it's like when we're all learning we're one, we feel like we're a part of something. But then when we're all learning we're one, it's like we get to this part in our awakening where we understand that like we're all responsible for a certain portion of the collective energy. Does that make sense? All right, let's look at bridging energy. So we have the embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. On the bottom, we have protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. I think the fact that I think it's just confirmation for most of us. How many of you, and tell me in the comments, how many of you feel like just in the last 24 hours, um, if I asked you, like if we were sitting at a table side by side, and I asked you to tell me a story where you felt protected by angels in the last 24 hours, how many of you could tell me a story? How many of you feel like something happened that's unexplainable, but you know that it was for your protection? Um, have you guys, okay, I'm going to talk about something just a little bit, and then I'm going to talk more about it later. Have you guys seen the new Bad Boys movie? Have you guys seen that? In that movie, I don't want to talk too much because it's new and it's really, really good. Um, but in that movie, one of them has like an awakening moment. You know how I say twin flames is just a type of awakening, and trauma can cause an awakening. Like you can have a bad car accident and that could cause an awakening. Drugs, we always say, like drugs, you can do a little bit too much drugs there, and you know what I mean, and that could cause an awakening. So on the movie, I won't say who or what, but somebody has an awakening, and um, they're in that moment where they know that they're not going to die. They know that they're protected. They know that like they have purpose and like spirit has something for them to do here. So they almost like push the envelope a little bit. Do you guys remember that moment in your awakening when you realize that, and there's different beliefs, right? Like some people believe that we don't necessarily die, that we just jump from one timeline to another, and that's how come nobody ever remembers or experiences a death, right? I mean, that's possible. I don't know. I always say I'll ask Jesus one day when I'm up there, but today I don't know. But I feel like it's the protection. I feel like we're just protected. I notice it a lot when I'm driving in my vehicle. I notice it a lot with like things like weather, storms. Um, I notice it, like for example, we had a bad storm come through here not too long ago where I live, and really tore up the park, where I work. They fixed it so quickly, no one would ever be able to tell. But the first day, like after the storm, it looked like, I mean, it brought tears to my eyes driving through there because I just seen all the power lines down and like all the trees down, and everything was just very, I don't know, destructive. Like it was just broken. Everything was just kind of shattered, splintered. And I wasn't there that day. Like I was somewhere where I was safe and I was protected. And it's just weird to me how many times that happens, right? Like how many times it 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 shows us clearly that there's something we're supposed to be doing. And it's almost too like when you know what your purpose is and you know what you're supposed to be doing, it's almost like you get in trouble when you're not doing it, or like when you're not doing it properly, or when you're doing something that you should be doing better, right? At least I know that's how it is for me. All right, I'm going to clarify a little bit, and I'm going to use some regular Rider Waite. I don't get to use these very often. They're not a favorite on YouTube. I don't know why, like the censorship. Um, some people think there's no such thing, that, they don't do that and they let anybody show anything. That's actually not true. Like there's definitely a clear censorship over on some platforms when it comes to the old Rider Waite tarot cards. All right, so let's look at uncovering treasure. I felt like divine masculine. I just flipped over the tower. Mars energy. So divine masculine could be experiencing a tower, definitely, more than likely. But it's also confirmation that this is masculine energy because Mars is masculine energy. So if I'm talking to divine masculine, I feel like Mars is going to be really important right now. So I would look on your chart, where is Mars for you? On my chart, Mars is in Aries, which just means that it makes my aggression aggressive. I'm just kidding. It means much more than that. All right, Nine of Cups comes out. Nine of Cups is like divine wishes, something that they wanted. And the moon comes out. It's weird because those cards seem really familiar, almost like divine masculine could have got very similar cards in another collective. I'll have to go back and check. But the moon energy is like fear, illusion. There's a tower moment happening for this divine masculine. It could be that they're getting something that they thought they would never get, or it's like something could be happening to them that they thought would never happen. Something is showing up for them that they thought they had hidden. I don't really know what that means, but that's the message. All right, let's look at divine feminine. Are we making a list for Venus romance reading? There's a couple of you guys that couldn't be here tonight, and it was interesting because I was running late, and as I was running late, I was like, should I keep pushing it back? Like, should I just keep pushing it back so those ones that were going to be late could be here? And I couldn't. I had to do it now, but it was weird because it was almost like I was pushing it back just enough time so some people could show up, right? Um, I'm Central Time. So it's like we're all in different time zones, and a lot of us are in Eastern Time, so it's really late. But it seems like a lot of us are more I don't know, like it's easier to attend these when it's later, I guess. For me, earlier is definitely better. It's just because I get to where like I'm old now and I can't see a plate anymore. All right, so Ace of Swords comes out for divine feminine, and it is falling on the view from above. So, or I mean, view from above, get the big picture card, where I felt like we're realizing it's not just, we're part of one, but it's like we're responsible for our part in the one type of energy. So Ace of Swords could be clarity, but it could be also too that there's been some new understanding, new communication, words could have been spoken that brought you new clarity. We also have the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups in Rider-Waite is actually a very well-known card. It's the card where he's sitting under the tree and he has his arms crossed. He's looking down at those three cups that he has, and spirit, like that hand, is coming out of the sky. And it's trying to give him the fourth cup, but he doesn't see that fourth cup because he's too busy pouting at the three cups that he has. So for like divine feminine, I feel like this could have something to do with maybe not realizing that you had the clarity all along, or you had the knowledge or all along, or that you knew the truth all along. That's it. King of Wands comes out. I feel like you may have felt, man, this is getting deep fast. Okay, so I feel like you knew something all along, but you were scared to admit something to yourself, or like you were scared to admit that you knew something all along. That's it. All right, let's look at embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Okay, so what I'm picking up here, I know a lot of times I say like we're not actually shouting to the heavens with happiness. I feel like we actually may. And tell me if you guys can relate to this, but I feel like I'm at this point. Since the solar eclipse, there's been so many like massive transits, and even like, you know, once in our lifetimes type of transits, right? That have happened. And when these transits happen, people are like, astrology is not real. It's like, okay, that's why you got a different job after 25 years, or that's why you moved all of a sudden, right? Like, or that's why, you know, you friends drop out, you meet new people, all of a sudden you're a whole different life, right? So that's really what's been happening since the Aries solar eclipse. And I remember saying to you guys that it was going to pick up really quickly, and then, you know, it was going to kind of plateau. It's when we got to Taurus season, it was going to give us this moment to kind of ground ourselves, right? We moved into Gemini season, and Gemini was definitely, it's all about um, communication, right? The Ace of Swords energy, understanding, clarity, and all of that is happening. So this is the plateau. This is like where you realize what changes have happened that are going to impact you from here on out long term. And I feel like because we have went through such drastic changes, everything, I don't want to say feels good, but it's like we're grateful. You know what I mean? Like we're grateful for what's here. We're grateful for what's left. We're grateful for what's standing. We're grateful for who's standing next to us. We're grateful for everything, right? Like everything that's left or that's here, or um I don't want to say like what's exactly just what's left, because we're also grateful for the new things that have come in, right? The changes that have come in. And maybe when they first came in, they didn't look as pretty, right? Like maybe they didn't look as good as we expected or we wanted. Expectations in this journey, I'm telling you guys. All right, so embracing enthusiasm. Let's see what happened. The sun comes out. Ace of Wands comes out, and the Empress comes out. Wow, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the sun is kind of just making everything bigger, brighter, happier, joy. It's the card that shows like the child on the horse, the baby on the horse. And some Rider Waite cards, the sun card is portrayed with the twins on the horse. I was watching another twin flame tarot reader, and I can't remember exactly which one right offhand, but she was describing the sun card, and she talked about the twins on the card. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Ace of Wands is fate and destiny, and the Empress a lot of times is connected to divine feminine energy. A lot of times it's what, like, people's other tarot readers, it might be like their clue card for divine feminine energy. But for me, the Empress is about our connection to source, about our divine feminine connection to source. So I think, yes, we went through something drastic. I think that sun is just confirmation of that Aries solar eclipse that I was talking about. But now we're more aligned with our fate, with our destiny, where we're supposed to be going. And we have more confirmation. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel this too. Like we have more confirmation that we're in the right spot. We're headed in the right direction, right? On the bottom is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands says that we have a very important decision to make. And don't think that, like, when you're making this decision, don't think that, see, with the Two of Wands, again, it talks about expectation. Well, for me, it talks about expectations, but it's also about making an important decision. But to me, Two of Wands is like you think you only have one choice, or you think there's only one option. And actually, that's not the case. There's more than one option. How many do we have on our list? I feel like the Venus love readings will go pretty quickly. All right, let's go ahead and close free list. And I'll get that banner in just a moment. But let's look at head, heart, higher self, and let's start divine masculine. Let's add Twitch on there, and then list closed. Don't forget, guys, multi-streaming, 3 platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, head, heart, higher self, divine masculine. We have the walking away in the headspace. The walking away card does say that they're leaving a comfort zone. It shows her walking out of the gate. Remember, this is that card that's connected to the garden and the gate, where she's standing in the garden and the gate's locked and she's wearing the key. And it says you can go out whenever you want, but she stays there because that's where she's most comfortable. Remember, we're talking about divine masculine. I mean, it doesn't matter, he, she, whatever. In the picture, it's a woman, and in the walking away card, she's opened the gate. It's like she's used the key and she went out. And I always say, like, what's out there, when we're always so scared to get out of our comfort zone, and it's spirit, it's source, it's, enlightenment. That's what's out there. So it's like divine masculine in the headspace could be thinking about walking towards their awakening, about removing anything that is standing in their way of their awakening or their purpose. There's something, wow. Okay, so there's something in divine masculine's life that is standing in the way of them being able to follow their purpose to some level, because they may have started, but it's like they can't fulfill something. They can't fulfill, I almost said a promise, but I don't think it's that. It's like a contract, something. They can't fulfill something. So it's almost like they know they have to go towards source, towards awakening, towards enlightenment, towards healing, right? Towards purification, all of those things, to be able to finish something or fulfill something. Angel of Strength is in the heart space. So Angel of Strength is the card that says this angel comes down when internal strength is needed. The card actually came out in reverse. So I'm not really sure, but it's very possible, like, this could be like a message. I always say in the heart space, like, it could be messages back and forth from divine feminine to divine masculine. So the message of Angel of Strength, I do feel like it's a message. I'm not gonna, okay, I will. I feel like it's a message. I feel like it's coming out in reverse. I feel like it's in the heart space because there's this feeling of, I'm not sure if I can do this. But I don't think that's divine feminine. I think that's divine masculine. They're facing something that's very challenging. So it's like, I'm not sure I can do this. There's a lot of, it's so weird. I was gonna say there's a lot of weird energy around divine masculine, but then I almost said shadow energy, and I don't even use that word, so I don't even know what that means. I may have just been playing too much Pokemon today, guys. Don't don't take it too literal. But yeah, there's something about, like, there's energy around divine masculine. It seems the light just flickered, so I feel like that's confirmation. It feels like there is something heavy. I don't know. It definitely feels very dark night of the soul. All right, so higher self message for divine masculine. We have third chakra, Archangel Camille. Okay, so divine masculine could be going through something that is very challenging, very painful, very deep. It's internal. So it's like they don't want people to know, but I feel like they're actually making the right steps this time, because they know that this is something about third chakra is personal power. So it's like they know if they don't take the right steps this time, they're giving more of their power away. That's their higher self lesson. So that's what higher self is teaching divine masculine at this time. And I feel like they know it this time. There's something that's happened to divine masculine where it's like you've reached the end of the line type of situation, like you've done something. I don't know. I can't feel like I can't find the right words. But it's like you know you can't get away from it anymore. Like you have to face it this time. All right. Let's go to divine feminine. All right, I love it. Look at that. In the headspace, goddess of the moon comes out. So I'm using the energy oracle, excuse me. And on the energy oracle, goddess of the moon is the picture on the box. She is the one that she's holding the moon in the palm of her hand. It talks about it's intuition, intuitive hits. It's about asking questions and receiving answers, right? All tied up is in the heart space. It also is coming out in reverse. First chakra, Archangel Michael is going to be higher self lesson. It's also coming out in reverse. Divine feminine, you could be okay. So there's something about responsibility. Definitely, I feel like divine feminine could be getting a little bit of a spanking here, because view from above was your current energy. So and like get the bigger picture. And I felt like it's not just understanding that we're part of one or we're part of source or all of that, but like we're responsible for our part of source or our part in the one, right? And it's like you could be having intuitive hits. The all tied up is going to be one of two things, either doing something too much. Okay, so I just got this really weird. I don't think it's you that's doing something too much. You know that counterpart energy is doing something too much. The all tied up in reverse could have something to do also with enabling. And I feel like the Archangel Michael as higher self lesson. So we're always protected, always. We talked about that at the very beginning. But Archangel Michael in reverse coming out for higher self lesson is giving me this energy like, you know, from source when you're enabling something or allowing something, or when you finally drawn the line. That's what it is. It's drawn the line. All tied up in reverse is you've drawn the line. And that's going to be the message from divine feminine to divine masculine. Oh, wow. Big confirmation on the bottom, the temple path. And the temple path shows that gazebo. It's lit up all in gold. And it has like the yin yang sign mode or carved or cut out in the grass right below the steps. And it's the card that says if you were questioning whether you were on the wrong path, like there's no such thing. Your soul has the one path and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. All right, let's do some messages. I am going to use the soulmate love messages. And I think you can see on your screen if it showed which videos we're doing tonight. All right, guys, I actually found Mrs. L's communication cards that she gifted me. And Mrs. L is with us tonight, so I think I'm going to use these. Jenna. Okay, so first message to come out, I'm going to pull, it's going to be masculine. It's going to be a 3D message. It says, walking on eggshells is not how I want to live each day. Let's get two more. Letting go for now will allow time for me to learn about self-love. I think that could be also some confirmation for Divine Masculine, like if they were wondering if they should. I feel like there's something about like there's some guilt, there's some feeling bad about something. It's like, am I supposed to let something go? Am I supposed to hold on to something? I feel like that's going to be confirmation that it's like time for Divine Masculine to pour into their own cup, right? The last one is going to be a higher self message. It says, are you telling your partner how they should feel? Check yourself. The check yourself is the part that's sticking out. So you know how I always say sometimes like certain ones will flash like they're neon. It's the check yourself one that's flashing. All right, so here is Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. And this is going to be a 3D message, first one that comes out. 3D message means that like you could have actually already said this before, something that you could have wrote, sent in a text, maybe typed out in a text, but you didn't actually send it. It says, love is patient and understanding. I am patient and understanding. The next one says, I'm tired of arguments. And the next one says, both people need to make it work. One can't keep trying and expect it to get better. I feel like they're all 3D messages. All right, now I'm going to pull some guidance. I'm going to use angels and ancestors. I feel like our ancestors' energy has really been high, especially like in personal readings. But it's almost like, especially in the protective type of energy readings, right? We were talking Gemini, new moon, and we pulled out the Queen of the Moon cards in our last live, and we got to see that protected card that shows like the red cardinal carrying the person in the nest. So I definitely been getting that energy a lot. I seen Diana's I don't know if she made a comment. I hope it's a comment that was on Facebook. I mean, it might have been a post on Facebook. But she said something about the fan. I want to say she's talked about it in the lives. But it's like she said something about her fan, and there's a couple of you that have said something to me, like lights come on, you find things in like random places that you didn't, like you didn't put that there. But none of the things are like hurtful or harmful. Like nothing's actually bothering you, or it's not like anything to upset you. A lot of times for me, I feel like those are just like confirmations of your like passed on loved ones, ancestors, even sometimes like spirit team, right? Blazing God on Twitch says, ancestral stuff for a reason. I know why, but I can't talk about it. All right, here we go. The Oracle card, first one to come out, it says, wait for important information. There's something about the Kundalini serpent. She's got a tattoo on her arm that is sticking out to me. That is common in our collective. The trader card comes out, exchange energy to create abundance, but the actual card, again, the flashy word is trader that is sticking out to me. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved comes out. All right, so the oracle, wait for important information. I mean, that's pretty simple, pretty clear. I feel like we want to jump the gun on something, like we want to come up with a conclusion or get a definite answer on something. We want to draw that line in the sand type of thing. And it's like we can't actually do that just yet. Like there's something we don't know, something we don't understand. I feel like it's gonna have something to do with an exchange of energy, but we could feel like someone has been a traitor, stabbed us in the back, threw us under the bus, tried to throw shade at us. I could think of like 500 different ways to say this, but that's what is sticking out. And then Heart Guardian is here. I do feel like it's very possible that we could be like closing ourselves off. And we're also, which is challenging because we're also having like heart chakra awakenings, right? During our spiritual awakening. So it's like we're having to learn to love everyone unconditionally. We're having to learn forgiveness. We're having to learn that we hear it all the time that forgiveness is for ourselves and not the other person, right? But I don't think we actually realize just how much or like just how important that is, because when you allow your heart to forgive, it's almost like you're purifying, you're getting out all the toxic, you're getting out all the negativity, you're getting out all of the pain of whatever that thing is that you're having to forgive caused you, right? On the bottom is the mountains card, stand your ground. I feel like that's going to be a big confirmation because I kept getting that energy, like drawing the line in the sand type of energy. All right, guys, that's going to be your collective. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we're going to jump over to those Venus love readings. Guys, I'm going to try to move through them quickly so you guys don't have to wait too much longer. You guys have waited for me all night. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys being so patient with me. So I'm going to try to move through them quickly. So if I call your name, please say hi to me in the comments. And please let me know at the same time that you're saying hi to me in the comments, which reading you're doing. And it's been on your screen all night, so hopefully everyone's gotten to see what we're offering tonight. Is that Sandra? I see. All right. Miss L just cleared my heart chakra. All right, so Victoria on YouTube is first. Victoria on YouTube, getting Venus summer romance reading. I feel like it's only proper that we use the power of love. All right, Victoria, say hi to me in the comments. Amanda K on YouTube, also getting Venus reading. Thank you, Victoria. All right. So I'm going to use Rider Waite, first 3 cards. And then we'll pull Power of Love for outcome or guidance. First card to come out is 6 of Swords. You're being guided to this person. You're being shown like who you're supposed to be with. This person is calmer. because it's about going to calmer waters. It's interesting. I had a friend of mine tell me this not too long ago. She said she met a new person, and this is a friend that's been through a whole spiritual awakening, a whole ordeal, the whole everything, twin flame, dark night of the soul, all of it, right? Coming out the other side, right? And she said, I went out on this date with this person, and she said he's so much calmer than what I'm used to. She said I'm so used to chaotic energy. I'm so used to high vibrational, not high vibrate, but like high intensity. That's it, high intensity energy, right? And a lot of us, if we think of our past relationships, that's pretty collective type of thing there. So it was interesting to me because she said that it was weird, but it was like she wasn't sure if she could be attracted to um, you know, energy that was like so calm or so different. I think it's interesting because those divine feminines in this awakening journey, this collective, and really all twins all over everywhere. If you study other twins and find other divine feminines and you see the type of relationships they have dealt with, they also have been in very high intensity relationships with people that are very high intense type of energy, and they also struggle to maintain a more calm or peaceful type of relationship, type of energy, um, until awakening, right? Until heart chakra, until kundalini, until all the, like, I don't know, I guess like the alignment process. All right, here's how they feel about you. I love it. Victoria, you got Two of Cups. Two of Cups is equal effort. It's a I want to water you card, right? Like you water me, I'll water you. It's definitely the energy of coming to each other whole. It's not a half of anything, it's a whole. Two of Cups is also soulmate energy, Victoria. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that because when two twins are healed and you come into union, it's two whole souls coming together into union. Well, I mean, it's one whole soul, but coming together into union. All right, let's see why you're drawn to them. I feel like this is the card that's going to tell us the most. Three of Wands. So right away, the Wands is giving me like Ace of Wands, fate, destiny, action. Three of Wands is action towards your future. So it's like you have to take action towards your future. This is part of your future. This is part of your fate type of energy. So you got Swords, Cups, and Wands, but I feel like the sword energy at the beginning, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like you're being guided to this person. You're being shown who is more calm, steady, stable, reliable, dependable, that type of energy. Willingness, you're able to compromise if the end result is love. So I feel like you're going to relate to what I was saying earlier, where it's like normally we're not attracted to that type of energy. Normally we don't know what to do with that energy. But again, once you have like reached it's not reached ascension. Once you've started, it's not true because you're ascending the entire time. Once you've reached a certain level of your awakening, it's like peace is your goal, right? Like peace is your goal. That's the only thing you want. That's the only place you're going. That's all you're looking for. And it's like, that's the level. That's where you're at. But you have to be almost like willing to almost like be calm with someone. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, I'm going to clean up. We'll move on to the next one. Hi, Tim. I love it. Victoria, thank you. All right. Yes, Miss L, thank you. Amanda K. Amanda K on YouTube. Say hi to me in the comments. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. All right, Amanda, here we go. First card. Is it new? Is it old? So many came out. Too many. Too many. Let me take all of them. Oh my goodness. So many big ones. I could not take it, Amanda. Okay, let's do 2 and 2 for each. All right, so first card, new, old, love, strength card, and 9 of cups in reverse. Strength is clear Leo energy, someone who's very passionate, someone who is romantic. But 9 of cups in reverse, you could think like this is never going to happen. I'm never going to be able to be strong enough to, I want to say, wait for something or get through something. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How they feel about you. You got the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, and 8 of Wands. This person feels like you could I almost feel like this person could be scared. Not like scared or fearful for like their life, but like I may fall in love with this person. This may be the one. She may take me to the depths of whatever, right? It may be that type of energy. They could feel too like you know more than them. Maybe this is like somewhat, there could be like an age difference. But it's like they could feel like maybe something's happening too fast, or you have more information than they do, something like that. Why you're drawn to them. So the Hierophant and King of Pentacles comes out. So the Hierophant is marriage material, right? It could be someone you're married to, but I don't think so. The King of Pentacles is someone who's really responsible, really dependable. It's almost like you want to believe that this person is responsible and dependable, but it could also be that spirit is showing you that this person is responsible and dependable. Remember, the kings protect and provide, like that's what they do. And with the King of Pentacles, it's more materialistic type of things, big houses, big cars, that type of thing. All right, let's do Power of Love. Outcome or guidance. Ooh, we got the Past card. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Is it possible that the first 2 cards, the Strength card and then the 9 of Cups in reverse, is it possible that you're really having to like pull from deep down internal strength, maybe to free yourself from something that you thought you wanted? All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. I feel like that was more old. At first, we were going, and I was like, man, maybe this is like new marriage. This is like new hope. This is like new person. But I think there was a person, maybe a Capricorn, that you had high hopes, right? Because King of Pentacles, sometimes we put them on a pedestal type of energy. And it's like something's happened where you've realized like material things aren't important, or maybe they are important to you and like they weren't important to this person, but something is off about like what it is that you wanted. You wanted something, they wanted something else. I feel like it's almost weird. I mean, it's like unfinished business type of energy. Like there's something you haven't released, something you have to let go. It could be something you thought you wanted. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that helps. Amanda Dobbs next on Facebook. Amanda, are you gonna ask me for talking to heaven? I have them. Oh, Gemini called yesterday. I said something about that, right? Like when we talked about the astrology report. I want to say that I said something about I'm trying to get my notes. And of course I don't have them. Ugh, not prepared. I want to say I said something on the astrology transits when we're talking for June, and most likely it's going to have something to do with this Venus and Cancer energy, where it's like toxicity. That's that Capricorn Devil card too, like not healthy, right? I'm not saying it's bad or like evil or whatever. Everybody can heal, but at the moment, full of toxicity. I think that you see something for what it is, that Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. And the past card was pretty direct. It says you have to release something. Amanda, let's do Venus energy and see what comes out, and just love me because I can't find my talking to heaven cards. They're gonna be in their box. I know I grabbed them, but I'm not seeing them, and I don't want to have to like dig it out. But I'm sure we will get something from our Venus reading. Blazing God says, this day has been crazy. If I get your confirmation too, I'm going to probably freak out. Oh, it'll be worth it. All right, here we go. So I'm doing Amanda's. So I can see new or old love. Devil card comes back out. The ties that bind. It shows the two people chained together. It's Rider Waite, so it's like the original Devil card. Ten of Swords is coming out. I feel like those two are going to go together. There's a completion. There, you've broken the ties that bind. Let's look at how they feel about you. Four of Swords and the High Priestess. It's so interesting. All right, I'm just gonna say it. Ready, Amanda? It's like a Capricorn energy. someone that you feel tied to or bound to. But with Ten of Swords, it's like there's a completion to something. It's like it's not going to be toxic anymore. Now we're just going to focus on making something healthy, making something right. Four of Swords, like how they feel about you, is healing energy. The High Priestess is spiritual healing energy. Why are you drawn to them? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Actually, 3 cards came out. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands. This is not Amanda, I love you. This is not a love romance. I mean, it could be. Maybe you got a message out of it, but it's not. The Devil card is Capricorn energy. It is the ties that bind, but it's not something karmic or toxic or unhealthy. I kept picking that up. The Ten of Swords just tells me it's like someone who has passed, right? Someone who's on the other side. Four of Swords and the High Priestess, how they feel about you. I feel like they think that they can help you heal. I feel like they can show you your connection to source. And why you're drawn to them is because they bring you clarity, understanding. I think it causes you, the Ace of Cups is clearly an overflow of emotion. It's like they're showing you which steps to take. This person is constantly guiding you and showing you which steps to take. All right, let's do Power of Love. It's painful, Amanda, but I feel like I've just got a lot of confirmation from the Ten of Swords. So I don't want to cause you, I love you and I don't want to cause you to be sad, but I want you to have confirmation. So when you get done with your reading, I want you to look at the Rider-Waite Ten of Swords, and just kind of feel what that card is showing you. And also the definition. Also, I would say, like, just Google the definition of the Ten of Swords. All right, compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. I think this person is trying to help you with your communication. I think this person is trying to help you with like heart chakra. You could feel closed off, like scared to be hurt, so you make things like a harder shell around your heart. And I think this person is trying to soften that energy. I also see cooperation, so I feel like there could be a message there too. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. That was like a twofer. Did you see that? All right. I keep forgetting to do, we didn't do the list close, did we? I'm sorry, guys. I will be back Tuesday night. We're going to do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Celtic crosses, and I will try to offer free readings at the end of those too. All right, let me go back, see where we were. Thank you, Amanda. She said, they're so different. I feel like somebody could be telling you, I don't know, possible somebody could be telling you to end something or like close a chapter out. Thank you, Michelle. Star Luba, you're next. Mark Collins, 86. I'm sorry, guys. It's already getting a little late, so I'm not going to add to the list, but I am going to just move through them. Starluva, sweet. Are we doing the Venus reading? Thank you. All right, let's look new or old love. We have Three of Wands, new, it's future energy. How they feel about you, Queen of Pentacles, but it was coming out in reverse. I feel like they feel that you're not very controlling, you're not bossy. Someone they could have been with before could have acted that way. Why you're drawn to them, King of Swords comes out, so you feel like they're authentic, they're true. Ooh, I see the Lovers on the bottom. That's not the card that was supposed to come out, but it is on the bottom, overall energy. So it could have something to do with twin energy, especially if twin energy is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, Three of Wands, someone for like in your future. But that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I don't think it has anything to do with money. I feel like this person is well off or financially stable, but it's like someone maybe was bossy, told them what to do with their money before, something like that, and they don't see you that way. Tolerance, you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. It's very possible this person, okay, new person, but it's very possible that you, if something's different to you, it could be something, maybe the way they handle their money, maybe the way they don't talk about their money, something is different. And I feel like it's not about tolerating something. It's just about understanding that, like, this is almost like the last reading. It's like where we don't know what to do when someone's calm. So if I'm used to dating someone who is like high intensity, and I don't know how to date someone who's calm energy, then this could be like maybe you're used to dating someone who struggles with their finances, and like now this person doesn't struggle, they have a firm foundation, and maybe that's not something that you're used to, right? I think that's it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. She said that's true. All right, I'm just trying to go up and get that last list. There it is. Vanessa on Facebook. Vanessa on Facebook. Vanessa, Michelle, Sandra, Jenna, and Blazing God on Twitch. Blazing God, I hope you hold out, wait patiently. We multi-stream, guys. We're on 3 different platforms, and I know that's challenging for Twitch because over on Twitch, they do not normally multi-stream. So they're just sitting over there, the 2 of them. They're like, why won't you just pick me? I promise. There's just people. It's just everywhere. All right, Vanessa on Facebook. I love it. You ladies are on top of it today. All right, first one. Let's look and see. New or old love? New. Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. New communication. Victorious. Victoria. Vanessa, I always do that. Victoria. All right, Vanessa, devil comes out. How they feel about you. It could be the strong bond, like bound to you, connected to you. It could be Capricorn energy. Why you're drawn to them. 9 of Pentacles comes out. I'm not sure if that's your finances or their finances. I know I said new when I seen that Ace of Swords, and so a lot of times Ace of Swords is like a yes, right? But I don't think this is a new person. I think this is actually someone that you've been in no contact with, and now there's new communication. How they feel about you is like they feel bound or tied to you for some reason. I don't necessarily. This isn't like the lovers bound tied. This is the devil bound tied. So I don't necessarily feel like they think that it's working out in their best interest. Nine of Pentacles, though, I think that's your energy. So why you're drawn to them, like maybe you feel like you have to help them in some way. Maybe they help you become more independent, but it's like you have to help them in some way. And it could have something to do with finances. It could have something to do with like, um, I don't know. Maybe it's just you teaching them how to be financially independent, just like by your own actions, like what it is that you're doing. Queen of Cups on the bottom. Queen of Cups is giving me like a motherly kind of energy, Cancer energy, nurturing energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius stuck out, but of course the Capricorn Devil card. Again, confirmation that this is not going to be someone new because the outcome or the guidance is forgiveness. It says you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So this, I mean, it could be like a rekindling of a love situation with someone that you've been in no contact with. Or it's like the communication that needed to happen wasn't happening. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Lee Spice, hello. Michelle, I love you so much. Thank you for helping me. All right, Michelle is next doing the Venus love reading. Starluva, I'm used to high strung people. Yes, we're all going to be, that's going to be something that we'll notice. If we look at our past, that's going to be something we were drawn to. All right, Michelle, Two of Wands comes out, an important decision. New or old love, Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's going back to something, Offering, it's the card where he's offering the world to one side. And because he expects it to be this way, but then there's that other option that he's not even seeing. And it's almost like a lot of times for me, when I see Two of Wands, it's like this energy that like the person sneaks up on you. Like, oh, or I mean, not the, I don't even know why I said that. The situation, whatever it is, sneaks up on you. Like you didn't see it coming because you were too busy expecting it to be this other way. All right, let's see how they feel about you. We have Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the I'm sorry card. Maybe they feel like they need to say they're sorry. It could be a small offer. I just heard this weird message. A small token of my appreciation. I have no idea, but that's what I just heard. All right, why are you drawn to them? Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords is confusion. No, it's not. It's negative thinking, but it could also be like disagreements, battle, arguments. You don't argue with this person. So Two of Wands, you have two options right now. This is something that's right now. And I mean, the two options could be go back to one person, or find someone new. Like it could be like that, or it could just be two people. It could be someone old, someone new, something like that. But it's like you're expecting it to be a certain way, but something else happens that you didn't expect that kind of sneaks up on you. And the reason that you're drawn, and I think it's a person, and the reason you're drawn to that person is because there's something about your communication. There's clear communication. You understand each other clearly. Because I felt like confusion, Five of Swords confusion, and that's not really what it is. It's like, I mean, it could be, but it's more of like disagreements and misunderstandings and battles and arguments. For me, a lot of times Five of Swords is negative thinking, that all of that could be happening like in your mind. It came out in reverse. So it's like something is clear to you. On the bottom is the Two of Cups. I almost shuffled them, so we would have never known. But Two of Cups is soulmate energy. I don't want to say necessarily that. I mean, it's not the Lovers. The Lovers could have came out, and I feel like Spirit would have gave us the Lovers card if that's the card we were supposed to get. But it's this energy of two people coming together and putting in great effort. It's not just a, oh, let's come together and I hope this works out. It's a, oh, let's come together and we're going to make it work type of energy. All right. Outcome of relationship. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. It almost feels like new but energy, but not. I don't think it's new energy. I think it's a new relationship, maybe with someone you already know. But it's like this person respects you. That's why there's no disagreements. That's why, or no, there could be disagreements, but that's why there's no arguing. That's why there's no fighting. And it's like that's the path we want. Remember how I said, like, when we get to a certain point, like a certain part in our journey, we just want peace. Like that's the goal. That's what we're going after, no matter what. Like that's it. Nothing else. It's like this person wants the same thing. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Hope that was helpful. All right, guys. Sandra, say hi to me in the comments. Sandra, Jenna, and Blazing God on Twitch. We're down to the last three. I love y'all. Thank you for participating and waiting for me so patiently tonight. First card to come out, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, new or old love. I feel like it was trying to come out in reverse. The Hanged Man is stuck in your head type of energy, or like something's going for a loop type of energy. It's like you're breaking free from that. So I'm going to say new, something new. Getting unstuck type of energy. So how they feel about you, that's pretty interesting. The Chariot comes out. The Chariot is like ride or die partner. Someone steady and true is the energy that I'm getting. I know that the Chariot is normally like move quickly, but I'm not getting that. I feel like this person thinks that you won't rush something, or like you're not in a rush, something like that. Why you're drawn to them, Knight of Wands. So this person could be very passionate, very exciting. That's what it is. They're very exciting. The Emperor is on the bottom, strong Aries energy. Power. This person could be like powerful, or maybe they just have like a powerful position, something like that. How interesting. Tell me, Sandra, am I on to anything there? So the Pisces came out. The Chariot is Cancer. And then Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your outcome, guidance, acceptance. You're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. I think it's release control of situations. The get out of your head type of energy that I felt when the Hanged Man was trying to come out in reverse. When it's upside right, it says that you're stuck in your head, you're overthinking something. So it's like when it's coming out in reverse, it's like, oh, well, you get unstuck, you get out of the loop. I feel like it's definitely, I mean, there could be some acceptance about something, but I think it's more about releasing the control of something. All right. But it would have to be definitely. So many major arcana though: Pisces, Cancer, the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Emperor, Aries energy. Those are pretty significant significant cards, and I feel like Spirit just told me something, but it's so crazy that I'm not even gonna say it. So we're just gonna move. We're just gonna move forward. All right. Anyway, I feel like I'll be told soon enough. All right, let's do Jenna. Jenna is next. Jenna on YouTube. Say hi to me in the comments, Jenna. Jenna wants to do Venus reading too. And then Blazing God on Twitch. I will, but I'm going to give it a couple of days because I have a feeling you're going to tell me first. All right, here's Jenna. All right, Jenna, new or old love? Let's see. First one flies out. There's two of them. Ooh, it's somebody you work with, Jenna. Nine of Pentacles is independence. I'm getting a lot of firm foundation and stability with Nine of Pentacles. And then Eight of Pentacles comes out, dedication, focus. But it's definitely kind of giving me like work vibes. Maybe somebody you met at work, someone that helped you become independent or showed you how powerful you are. I can't tell yet. Earth sign, clearly, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How they feel about you. Seven of Wands. I don't even know why I said Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. And it's the card, it's Rider Waite. So the cups, there's clouds everywhere. How they feel about you. Something about in the clouds. Maybe like more about like spiritual, not earthly, like not earthbound type of energy. But there's definitely a lot of confusion. They're not sure how to feel about you. Let's look at why you're drawn to them. This should tell me a little more. Five of Wands comes out, training, practice, preparation. It could be challenges. Six of Swords on the bottom. You're being guided towards this person. I feel like it's not a new person. I feel like it's an old person. I feel like you could have met this person at work. I feel like there is a lot of confusion for this person about you. I feel like this person could be coming out of dark night of the soul because the clouds are like black and then they start to turn gray and then they come a little bit clear. And I think it could be like counterpart energy because of the Five of Wands. It says it's challenging, it's painful, it's hard, but you're preparing yourself for something. Let's see if the outcome of relationship gives us any confirmation of any of that. Yes, gratitude is the word that comes out, Jenna. Oh my gosh. Jenna uses the word gratitude often. I just want you guys to know. It says you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. It's definitely twin energy. Patience is on the bottom, Jenna. Of course, right? All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, last one. Last one is gonna be our Twitch friend. Solace Dawn Rise. Solace Dawn Rise. Hello. All right, Blazing God over on Twitch. Let me know that you're still here, that you waited so very patiently. I love you, Jenna. Okay, so Blazing God says, mine will be a general read, confirmation of what I got told from Spirit today. Sorry I have time if you get goosebumps from reading. No, it's okay. All right, so general reads, I use Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm looking for confirmation. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Sometimes it helps if you want to take a couple of deep breaths with me. Gratitude comes out first card, number 23. That's 2 times we've seen gratitude. This is a completely different oracle set. Gratitude on this card, I feel like I need to describe it. It shows the 2 people are holding hands. One hand is coming from the top of the card. The other hand is kind of like coming from the side. One hand is slightly older. There's wrinkles. The other hand is clearly like a younger hand, could be like a child. There's a person in the background. I always feel like the person in the background is like spiritual, spirit. They're not fully solid in the picture. So this could have something to do with like on the other side, right? It could be like gratitude for saving something or saving someone from something. What else? We have the release card. The release card is number 27. That number could be significant to you, but it's about, it says that you could be, it talks, so in the car, you see like all of this light bursting from her. And it's this energy where it talks about like releasing all the negativity, all anything toxic, anything unhealthy, anything that's making you sad or trying to weigh you down, so that you can make room for something that's big, exciting, good that's coming in. All right, let's get one more. Wow. It's number 42 in Queen of the Moon. It's the masculine card. That could be what it is. You could have been drawn to me due to the particular type of spiritual awakening journey that we're having. You could be waiting for confirmation of this person. Um, if that's the case, there's going to be something about the release card. In other words, like you're going to need to either forgive, clean slate. There's something that's like painful, something that you could be holding on to that needs to be released in order to make room for something. But let's talk about the masculine card, because the masculine card is actually the lunar god card. And look at that, his name is Blazing God on Twitch. It's so interesting. But the lunar god card, the masculine card, talks about balancing your masculine and feminine energies. It's not just about the masculine energy, it's about balancing that masculine energy. You have to find like this perfect medium between your masculine and your feminine, right? And when you're on this journey, let me see if I can find that video. When you're on this type of journey, that's what we're doing. Like that's what the whole purpose. Let me see if I can get it, is to balance your masculine and feminine energies, right? All right, boundaries is on the bottom. You could have something too closed off or like too tight. The butterfly is on the outside of the boundaries card, so it's like there's something about like being able to let the magic in. All right, guys, that was last one, correct? Let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, I think we made it. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, guys, we will be back Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I'm going to be back. We're going to be doing Divine Masculine, Thursday, Divine Feminine, 9 p.m. Guys, I was running a little late tonight, just a little special occasion I had today. I'm going to talk more about that at a later date, but I just kind of want to process all that information first. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so very much for sticking it out, especially so late, and helping me with the list. My moderators, Miss L. I seen everyone. Miss L came in. Sandra came in. I seen Tim. Tim came in. I feel like I'm not sure about Diana. Look at Melody over on YouTube. Solace over on Twitch. Guys, I'll be back. I will try to offer some free readings on Tuesday and Thursday night. So if you guys have just recently subscribed or haven't, please do. Make sure you hit that notification bell to all so it lets you know when I go live. And yes, thank you all my moderators who came in, helped, assisted, participated. I love everyone, all of you so very much. Thank you for being so patient. I will see everyone on Tuesday night. I am always, always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Perfect. Tim says, I'm still here. Tim, were you supposed to get a reading? I'll pull a card pull if you want a card pull. You guys caught me. I was fixing to hit the button, but then I started reading the comments. Blazing God. Make sure to hit the join button for sure. All right. I just seen that I'm still here, so I thought maybe that's. Sometimes we do like the, wait on the side list, and if we get to you, we'll do it. All right, let's do a card pull real quick, and then I promise wrap it up. Ownership. It came out in reverse, Tim. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Trust is on the bottom. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. All right, guys, I'll see you guys Tuesday night. I love you all. Always, always sending you all the love and light. Have a good night, everyone.